I'm gonna have you back on for that debate, man, because that's a tough one right there. And I have some questions that maybe you could help me out in understanding how a fighter, sometimes these heavy-handed guys run into a guy that knows how to manage space throughout a whole fight and just kind of eliminates a big puncher's punch. And I'm not sure I really understand that, so maybe that's something we can get into next time we talk. But I got to think on that one a little bit if Floyd was to face Golovkin. But speaking of Floyd, tonight it goes down out there in Las Vegas, and the only place that Floyd fights. Tonight, him and Berto get it on. I will say this card, the undercard, is a little better than what than the Manny Pacquiao night. But the big fight, of course, is Floyd and Andre Berto. I know the ticket sales were bad. Pay-per-view hasn't been overwhelming. The fanfare really hasn't been there for this matchup. But it is big. It is going to be a big time boxing night once it starts. Right.
Stop, man. Yeah, I could have never got that.
Agreed. So what does Mr. Berto do tonight to kind of to entertain us, maybe, or to create a little bit of suspense? Right. So what's his what? I agree. So what's Berto's best approach here to, I don't know if he can knock Floyd out, but what's his best formula or approach to getting to avoid the fight getting into Floyd's formula, because I think Floyd over the last 5-6 fights has really just evolved into, I'm just trying to beat you. I like to beat you 9. I think we went from my goal is to beat you 9-3 to now I'm gonna beat you 8-4, and now I think we're right at like I'm just trying to beat you 7-5. And I'm not saying nothing is really wrong with that either. So exactly. Do you think he needs to land the big shot early that Sugar Shane landed but wasn't able to fully capitalize off of? Or do you think he needs to stay consistent throughout the entire fight and then find a way to turn it up, maybe rounds 8 through 12? What's going to be his best path to being around late? And then secondly, with the poor ticket sales and the lower level of the level of reception for this fight in general, do you think that kind of forces Floyd that if Berto can maintain that pressure, he can't just dance away those last 3 to 4 rounds? He may have to really put on a show just for his own legacy. Okay. Right. What do you see Floyd doing to take this one home? I mean, and I just say this because I think that Berto, somewhere maybe around I don't know if it was the Ortiz fight, but definitely by the time he got to Guerrero, Berto kind of just went away from being a boxer and, some movement and defense and all that stuff. It seemed like once he got baptized with those knockdowns and KO and knockouts, it seemed like he just took on the demeanor or the fighter style of just being a brawler. And I'm just trying to land one bigger punch than you land on me. And that's how I'm going, we're going to let the cards fall where they fall. That just, no, I was just saying, it seems like at a certain point he went away from the Floyd's favorite thing of hit and not get hit. And now Berto is just, it seems like very early in these fights, he just accepts that, hey, it is a fight. Let's throw bombs on one another. Okay. Oh. Right. Right.